Welcome back to day 21 of the free-to-play guide. In today's video, we'll be covering this War Spirit Carnival and the new 7-day target. So we do have the last day, 3 hours for my time. So you have 24 hours from reset to complete as many of the 7-day target to get your pet beasts here. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. I want to point out a few here. You should be able to reach 75 today if you have been doing the horn all 3 times. But like this perform 20 mine resurrection upgrades. Think in here there is, let me just check real quick. Consume divinity upgrades, light up any star constellations. So I just want to point out the hard ones that you may be confused about. Let me see anything else in here. Divine resurrection, upgrade hero potential. So a lot of those are in here, and I'm going to show you what I did to do them. So for that first one, the 20, you want to make sure you get 20 levels in here, which will unlock that final one I was talking about, and any of the ones that have to do with divinity, except for like Divinity Awakened. But this is the section I'll be going for, and you should be leveling them up evenly until you reach that 20. You can get those materials from the Lost Empire if you've been doing it every time it shows up every couple days, and in the shop here. So just want to point that out. The other one for the potential, you can skip that one if you don't want to worry about using resources later on to reset. It does require a 10-star. I just did it on my Lord of Time to level 10, and I was able to cover it. And if I wanted to reset it though, it would cost 10 of these stones right here, which take a lot of time or resources to get. So when I say the time it takes, the easiest place to get it will be in the contract island. And in the contract shop, you'll see that the shop has expanded, but they're right here, potential stone and forgotten hourglass, really cheap. You should be buying this every week. And from here on out with the expanded shop, I would recommend buying this row, the Radiance Glory, Miracle Crystal, and the Memory Fire, and then slowly saving up, maybe getting the Talent Fruit. It is a lot to get, but as you get further into the Beast Clash and the Freedom Sanctum, you'll end up getting more resources, which makes it easier. And we were able to clear up through floor 80 to get these last 100, and with that, we're able to rank up, I believe, our War Spirit to 2-star, which is actually going to unlock some additional missions here. So let's quickly look at that. I think there's something in here. Yeah, so 2-star, a couple 100 diamonds. So don't miss out on that. And I think over in the War Spirit Carnival, yeah, the growth reward, we're going to get another 10 right here. So the next one would be own a 3-star. And I'm not sure if we could actually get that. We would need another 120. And let's just double check real quick in the Sanctum if it's going to be even possible. So we got some more power here. When's the next time we get? So we get another 100 here. I wonder if it would be. Let me just look at the rewards. I don't think we can get to 120, but just curious. Oh, excuse me, progression. So 120 is the last set, and then we start getting at 180 the War Spirit. So we would have to either buy the remaining 20 we need from here, which we could get. And I guess we could have gotten, we could probably have, if I didn't buy anything earlier, I could have probably gotten enough to get it already. So wouldn't recommend maybe doing that, but if you want to get those resources, it could be a good play. And the last thing would be in the Star Vault. The other one is you'll have some resources here to unlock stuff, and I just unlocked Lionheart for the 2% crit. It's an easy one. When you're going through to unlock them, you'll have chests. You can just click on it, hit obtain, and if you have a chest, it'll be like click on the chest that's available that would work with it. So just make sure you're just lighting up one, working on one specifically first to complete that mission. All right, now let's hop over to the War Spirit Carnival. And big disclaimer, notice that starting tomorrow, there'll be a new banner, because the one that is currently for the Nimbus squad is going to be ending today, and we should see either Suth and Moon Fairy, maybe even Wasteland Witch tomorrow for a banner to choose from. So if you want to have diamonds to get it right away, you should wait for that. I'm just going to keep doing flywheel pulls. We actually have another full day on this, so you can just wait. But just for fun, I'm going to do the remainder pulls, or at least close to it. Let me do a couple more. I'll leave a couple extra just to fill out the tens that I'll get depending upon how many of the free pulls we get. So some big diamonds here with the lucky pull. Big on the memory fires, which is huge. Love to see all of these rewards. And I just really want to get more flywheel runes just because I want to magically do one more pull right here. We'll just save the rest until later because I believe we can only do 25 more draws, right? So we'll wait until we get as far as we can in the War Spirit trial. So let's just challenge this right now. It's going to run this squad here, and I'm going to back out for a moment. And can we check in here? Let's check out those value bundle. The other spot I was thinking about, we could get War Spirit right here. We could get 4,000. For 4,000 diamonds, we can get 100. And it would essentially be buying 4,000 for, what is this growth reward? If we own a 3-star, we'd get 15. So you'd be spending 4,000 for 15 of these. Is it worth it? Probably not, because you can get for 4,000 diamonds over in the contract island. I think it's 20, right? It's over in here. There is a spirit bundle, 4,000 for 20. So just want to throw that in perspective here for you, just in case you're wondering whether or not it may be a good investment for you. Doesn't look like it will be the case, but we'll have to see, because I'm going to try and push that Sanctum as well. Maybe we can get up to 120. Maybe that can change some other things, because the higher we get the upgrades now, the more rewards we're getting, right? So trying to min-max the amount of rewards, and this is the most important event. It is the War Spirit one, because you want to get a 3-star Johan as soon as you possibly can. And that will be my next focus, obviously, is just working towards getting that 3-star. So far, so good. We're just cruising along, right? That's what we like to see. And let me know in the comments how you are performing. Because everything, it feels like everything since the Coronets has been a lot more relaxed for my account. I obviously haven't been pushing this account as hard. The first week was the hardest, and then since then it's been kind of pretty chill. Obviously, I could have min-maxed it a lot more, but with things going on, I understand can't be in the game every minute, which I'm not. So it's nice to see that they made the game kind of challenging at first when you're probably most interested, and then you can kind of take your foot off the gas and still make some good progress. But it does seem like you could be rewarded if you're really min-maxing as well. I've been, like I said, skipping a lot of the stuff, so far so good. Phantom Armor is going down quick still, which is great to see. We do have a lot of War Spirits, so we are plowing through it. And that easy mode, we do have one more full day with this, which is great. So hopefully maybe we can collect even more of the rewards than we did last time, maybe place even higher. It's going to kind of be based on how many War Spirits you have. A lot of these events, they try to make it so they reward you for investing heavily in some specific area like this. And currently we have one on the current servers for Wars of this Pet Beasts, an event, so it came back with a similar boss style. And if you have a lot of beasts upgraded, you're going to be, doing more damage than others. Obviously, it's just one factor. You need strong heroes as well. But it's cool that they bring these bosses around. And here we go. We're on the boss. Let's look at what we need to hit for the damage progression. So we would need to hit 700 million, which I think was the same as last time. I could be wrong. And let's see what we do right off the bat. If we're just going to get one shot, which I could see happening. We'll find out in a second, though, right? We've only one down. Not too terrible, right? That's could be worse. And two down. We're falling over, but we have our reviver still, which is big. And the phantom armor comes down after this. So now that the phantom armor is down, we should be able to do more damage and hopefully not die as quickly. And yeah, we're still kind of falling over too fast. We would really love to see Aurora up at the same time right now because Aurora obviously will make it so there's a chance of having that double rage bar. And yeah, now it's just Empress. So definitely going to be challenging to hit 700 million without the squad being alive. But we're currently ranked 10 or ranked 9, which would put us in the spot for the 1 star, which is kind of cool. You'd want to be rank 1 obviously, but that's not going to happen. And we just would need, we need 500 million for the next 3. One more important upgrade that you may have been able to do already is if you go to the Sanctum Rift, the cross server ranking in the shop here, you should have already have enough for your 20k runestone. So we're going to grab that, and that is going to go on one of your heroes. And the item you're going to want to grab is going to be Sartan Sai for your damage dealer eventually. After the first round, inflicts attack equal to 60% of self attack of 3 random enemies with a 16% chance of freezing them. So another chance of controlling your enemy, adding, obviously more damage right off the bat. And all attacks have a 40% chance to add 10% damage boosts to the target, which means the target's going to take more damage. So it's going to be awesome. Best one to grab first. And you should be able to have that yesterday, a couple days ago, but definitely by today. So sorry I didn't notice that sooner. Unfortunately, we can't stick it on our Empress. You have to be 9-star. So on your squad here, you're gonna have to pick the one that you want to, just slap it on. So maybe on her, what do we have? And we have this one that's like damage anyway, so we could stick it on her. And she does a triple hit, which is kind of beneficial as well. So I forgot to even stick one of these on. So let's just stick this on her. Now that I have her at 9-star. And when you go in here, the Awaken here, to get these materials, you can get them in this shop right here. And you can start ranking it up too. This is the one you're going to be ranking up. And it's just going to boost the odds, give you more stats. So it goes from 40% to 60% and applying 10%, 15% weakness on the target, right? So just overall, a way of upgrading. It is going to take a while though. So I'm not going to try and say this is quick. I'm thinking I'm only at right here on my main account, and it's over 200 days old. So it takes a while to upgrade this. And that's where you should be focusing those materials at this point. So I'm kind of stuck here. Let's do one more attempt here. We're going to do this again tomorrow. So I don't want to, bang your head over this over and over again. Plus tomorrow we may be getting some new heroes. Probably not with the diamonds. I've blown all of it into war spirits here, trying to really push this up. And it is helping, but it's not helping enough. And my team is just really squishy. So if they're just falling over, it kind of doesn't matter how much we're, benefit we're getting damage wise if everyone's dying real quick. And like I said, we need Aurora up here. So maybe she'll get revived if we're lucky. There we go. We got Aurora. We need Aurora to actually live, give her the rage bar. No rage bar there. But the Phantom armor is down, which is helpful. But my team is also down, which is not helpful. We got Aurora back. She did resist at that time. And we kind of just really need her to just pump energy into our Empress. We got Rage there, which is big. We need that like 10 more times, and we only have a couple more rounds here. And this blue bar you can see is the War Spirit. So the War Spirit's about to proc here on the last round, and we're so close to the 700 million, but still kind of far. As you can see, we're at 8 of the power. We would need a little bit more. If we had a 3-star Johan, right now we have it at 2. I would be confident that we'd be able to get up there. But with it not being quite there, it's just not looking doable at the moment. Can give it a few more tries in the background, but I'm not going to bore you with that. For tomorrow I'm hoping to see a round 4 with some more trials like the newer one and some more great rewards. So we'll see you there.